Good day. So we're starting back with statistics. That's the new topic we're going to look at this term. And we're starting with basic statistics, introduction to statistical averages, which comprises mean, mode, median, and range. And some of those you would have heard of before in lower forms. And we're going to go through them now. So the mean is what we normally consider average to be, which is what we normally do when you get your end of term test. We add up all the marks that you get and divide it by how much subjects that you did. So we call the mean the arithmetic average. And how we get the mean, again, we add up all the numbers, sum up all the values, and how much ever numbers we add up, we divide by that to get the mean. So for example here, so the mean is something I actually have to work out. If I want to find out the mean of these numbers, that means I'm going to add up all these numbers. So 7 plus 4 plus 2 plus 5 plus 6 plus 6. If this was the scores on a quiz out of 10 or goals scored in some kind of game. So since it's 6 numbers that add up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to divide by 6. When I add up all the numbers, I'm going to get 30. 6 into 30, so the average score would be 5, or the mean would be 5. That's how we find the mean. So that's making all the numbers balanced out there. Same idea for this one. If I want to find the mean, same idea, I'm going to add up all the numbers. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5, I add up 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I add up all the numbers, I get an 18 over 5, so my mean is going to be 3.6. So you notice the mean doesn't have to be a whole number. The mean doesn't even have to be a number on the list. So keep that in mind when we look at some of those questions on our worksheet later. Now we're going to look at the mode. Now the mode is by far the easiest. The mode is the numbers that occurs the most popular number, the most common number. So the mode doesn't have anything to calculate. You look at the information and pull out your number. So here, same two groups of numbers we're going to look at. 7, 4, 2, 5, 6, 6. Which numbers occur in the most? Well, the 6 is occurring more than anybody else in this question. It's occurring twice. So the mode, the number that occurs the most frequent value would be 6. Same idea here. Now, keep in mind it's not the number that occurred twice. It's just the numbers that I chose. And we'll see some when we're doing some of the worksheets later. 4 occur more than any other number. So the mode is 4. So whichever occurs the most, we call that the mode. The next one we're going to look at is the median. Now to keep in mind, you realize all of these start with M. We had the mean, the mode, the median. So students tend to confuse these. So try and remember, mode means most. Median, just like the median on a highway, that's that concrete barrier, concrete strip in the middle of the highway or the road. Median means middle. So we're looking at the number in the middle. But what makes the median different from the rest is that the numbers have to be arranged in order first. So that's something extra you have to do when you're doing these questions. Double check that the numbers are ordered first. And ordered mean is going from smallest to largest. A fancy term for that means ascending order, or largest to smallest descending order. So you have to make sure they're ordered first. So let's look at some examples in this one in particular. So I want the median of these numbers. So the first thing I have to do is make sure the numbers ordered either from largest to smallest or smallest to largest. They're already ordered from smallest to largest, so I want to get the middle value, and the way we get the middle value is we pay off the ends. That's an easy, quick way to get it. So the 2 and the 5 pay off, the 3 and the 4 pay off, and whatever is left, and it should be one number left, and we'll see what happens when it's not one number left later on. The middle number, the number that's exact in the middle, that's how we get the median. So let's look at some more examples. So in this one here, you realize just by looking at it, the number is not ordered. So you need to put them in order first. You get to decide how you want to put them in order. Largest to smallest, or ascending order, smallest to largest. I prefer smallest to largest, so I'm going to put them in order. And just to make sure I don't make a mistake, I'm going to line up the numbers one on top of the other. So I'll make sure I cover all. So I use the 49. I use the 56 next. That's the next smallest. What's the next smallest? I have a 66, then a 67. Then a 73, 81, 84. So I'll cover back all the numbers. Now they're going from smallest to largest. And just like before, I'm going to pay off the ends. So the 49 paying off for the 84, and they go on. 56 pay off for the 81, they go on. 66 pay off for the 73, they go on. So whatever's left in the middle, that will be middle value, the median. That's why we call it the median. Let's look at this one. Not looking too much different. We realize it's not in order, so I'm going to put it in order first. 2, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. So I put the numbers from smallest to largest, and now I'm going to pay off my ends. So the 2's cancel with the 7, the 4 cancel with the 6. But if I look to cancel the 5 and the 6, I'm going to end up with nothing in the middle. So once I have 2 numbers in the middle, meaning I have an even amount of numbers, you realize here we had 7 numbers, so we had an exact middle. But once we have an even amount of numbers, we have 6. In the first one, we had 5. So once you have an odd amount of numbers, you're going to get an exact middle. But once you have an even amount of numbers, in this case, we had 6 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're always going to get 2 numbers in the middle, and the way we're going to get the median, we want the number in between those two, so we're going to use the mean. We're going to find the average of those 2 numbers, 5 add 6 over 2. So in between 5 and 6, 11 over 2, the median going to be 5.5. So similar to the mean, the median could have some calculation sometimes, and it does not have to be a number that's on the list as well. So this is the median, by the way, and again we'll look at some more of these when we're doing the worksheet a little bit later. So the last one that we just lumping together with this here is the range. So the range is how the numbers spread out. So it's the largest number in your group of numbers, take away the smallest number in your group of numbers, and that's all it is to the range. So if I want to find the range of these group of numbers, and it's the same group of numbers you realize you're using over and over, the largest number is 5, take away the smallest number is 2, so the range is 5 take away 2, 3. That's it, we get the range, that part finished. Same idea for this one. Now if I had it already ordered, you realize I just need to take out the n numbers, but if I don't have them ordered as yet, meaning they didn't ask for the median, I have to actually look for it. So the highest number, I'll go through my list, I scan the list, the highest number is 84, and the lowest number, scan through my list again, is 49. 84 minus 49, and when you work that out, I'm going to get 35. And now the last one, again, the range. You realize my handwriting didn't improve over the holidays, right? I'll try and work on it a little more this time. So the highest number is 7, the smallest number is 2, so 7 take away 2, 5. And those are the basics, the real introductory terms you'll see in statistics. These mainly come in the multiple choice though, so when I'm doing the worksheets, you'll see some multiple choice questions with these. And again, they could be a little more difficult as well. It won't always be this straightforward, as you'll see. Alright, so next up, we're going to look at the next aspect of statistics.